This morning I woke up early, which probably doesn't sound like very much, but I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to be more intentional with my days. When you're gulp unemployed in this day and age, in this economy, it's surprisingly easy for your day to just poof. The day just happens to you. So I got up, made coffee, I sat down, pet my dog, and I decided that I was going to start the morning with a walk. Not like a walk around the block or anything like, I guess, anything treacherous. And I say that because it's hot in Texas. But I have one of those walking pads, nothing fancy, just enough to move around a little bit while listening to like the news or something. But where the F was the about record? Now, normally it shouldn't be a big deal. Like, it's just a cord. They don't just get up and walk away. They don't just go poof in a hat. They don't just disappear. But for some reason, I spent the next 20 minutes walking around the house. I opened up all the drawers, got like a shelf in the corner that I got from my parents, opening that up, like the doors to the cabinet. I'm looking at closets. I'm looking in the console of the sofa. I'm looking behind furniture. I was basically looking anywhere and everywhere. It was nowhere to be found. And I was just so excited to walk today. So excited. I had already decided what the morning was going to look like. I was going to wake up early. I was going to go for a walk, maybe get some momentum, maybe finally do a video. Love doing videos, love streaming, love doing all the things, right? And, maybe be somebody who has their life together before 10 a.m. But, I was just standing there wondering where the hell my power cord had gone. And my walking pad was slightly askew off the map, but that was an easy fix, right? And somewhere between checking the same room, the same spots, the same drawers, the same shelves for the third time and questioning, trying to retrace my steps on where I had put the damn cord, I realized, fuck. I remember the days where I was working, and I used to think that having more time would solve a lot of my problems. I imagined all the things I would do if I just had the damn freedom to do so. I would exercise more. I would create more. I would stream more. I would be more active with my Discord community. I would learn more. I would build a nonprofit. But it turns out that even though I'm now unemployed, having time and knowing what to do with it and just actually doing it, they're different things. And so I don't want this to be a video series where I bitch about all the things. I just think that there's so many things in life where you don't know exactly what you're doing. You think you have a vision of what you want, and you don't get to do it. But what I'm hoping to do is just talk about the uncomfortable middle section between having what you think your life is together, right? And being able to exercise by walking on that walking pad. The part I'm focusing on is the middle part. Finding the damn cord. It's somewhere around here. You know you have it. You didn't just throw it away because you're not crazy. But you can't find it now that you are actively wanting to do something with it once more. And I don't think enough people talk about that part. Everyone talks about being burnt out. They talk about being overworked. All true things. All very true things. And people want freedom. They want the time. But they don't talk about what happens when you suddenly have time, but you don't have stuff to do with that time. You don't have a structured layout for your day. Like, when is time not enough and when is it too much? Like, there's no real answer for that, at least not that I've found. And you know, at first, having every hour belonging to you, that sounds amazing. But now I'm just overwhelmed. And again, I don't want to turn it into a bitching session. It's such a weird place when every option is available to you. Choosing one just feels harder somehow. And some days I'm like, okay, I'm going to build this automation thing that is going to be really cool and make me more productive. And then other days I just want to sit and play Minecraft for like 3 hours as an adult. And having a plan on what to do with Minecraft, and then doing the thing and then being like, nope. And then removing the blocks and starting over. And then some other days you just, you spend 20 minutes of your hour that you had slotted for 2 things, and having that take a quarter of that slotted hour looking for a power cord. And honestly, the whole point of this video series, I'm hoping, can be, I don't know, something for myself, really, like, if we're being completely honest. But I think a lot of people somehow end up here, and I think it's about coming to peace and to terms with the days where you're playing 3 hours of Minecraft after spending 20 minutes looking for a power cord. I think that's valid. And I think they probably count more than you think they do. And I keep telling myself, I'm trying to figure out what comes next. My career, my routines, my life. But when I look at what I've actually been doing, I think I'm working on building it. One thing at a time. One Minecraft block at a time. One day at a time. The funny part is that it's probably never gonna be finished. And a lot of the things that I'm worried about probably won't be finished either. But trying to get comfortable with the idea of that uncomfortable middle where it's not a problem to solve. It's just where life happens. And so if you want to come on this journey with me, these videos will be talking about just little mundane things of everyday life, and just trying to build and live in the moment. Be happy to have you along. And in case you're wondering, I still have not found the damn cord. So I'm gonna go look for it now. Okay, bye. See you later.